let's talk about how the super conservative Supreme Court is using the U.S. Constitution to change America and what's being done about it. I'm Madeline Hazen, and I work at the Brennan Center for Justice. I think that most of us can agree that a federal constitution protecting and enshrining our rights is a good thing. But a lot has changed since 1790 when it was first created. Slavery has been abolished. Women aren't men's property. Lawmakers don't wear powdered wigs anymore. We can't and shouldn't go back in time, so our Constitution shouldn't either. But the supermajority conservative justices are trying to turn the clock back. They're misusing and misrepresenting history to change American democracy and roll back rights, like they did with abortion. Originalism is the idea that the Constitution only means what people thought it meant at the time it was created. The justices are using this concept to claim that they're interpreting our laws the same way the founders did. But why should we do that? And what happens when the justices get history wrong? This is a big problem. Justice Alito said the court did not need to protect the right to an abortion because it was not deeply rooted in the nation's history and tradition. First of all, abortion was legal in 1790. Also, women didn't have nearly the same amount of protected rights back then. Does that mean I shouldn't have the rights I have today? The Supreme Court is misusing and misrepresenting history when it says things like, well, the founders didn't protect this right, so we don't have to. Or, the founders didn't regulate guns, etc. The founders had slaves. Luckily, the Brennan Center is pushing back, with new work to expose the problem with the court's originalism and the damage it's causing. We're working with historians, too, to show the way the court is misusing and mischaracterizing history. That's why the Brennan Center has launched the Historians Council on the Constitution. We gathered leading historians from top universities to help inform the conversation on the Constitution, history, and the law. Let us know what you think and drop your questions about the Constitution in the comments.